O'clock. Good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. It's been revealed modern Lake Macquarie homes are among the state's top energy savers, having now saved over 3,000 million litres of water and 103 kilotons of emissions. Assessed on the New South Wales Government's Building Sustainability Index, the Lake Macquarie region came in as the state's sixth best in terms of energy efficiency and was the best placed area outside of Sydney. Council's Manager Sustainability, Alice Howe, says improved home designs have generated great financial results as well.
The savings for the Lake Macquarie community add up to about $20 million in reduced greenhouse gas emissions through energy savings and about $7.5 million in reduced water savings. So those are really substantial costs that this measure has been able to pass on to our community.
The public is set to have a large influence in the direction of Newcastle's CBD with a 6-week public consultation program beginning next month. The project will give the community a large say in what happens in the area, but will also extend beyond the city's boundaries into Lake Macquarie, Maitland and Port Stephens. However, the influence the public will get will also depend on the court's decision regarding the heavy rail corridor. The Public Works Committee are wrapping up their meeting at Newcastle over proposed RAF development at Williamtown Airport. Should the proposal be approved, it will see the new office accommodation and hundreds of millions of dollars invested into the regional economy. Newcastle MP Sharon Clayton says involvement with local businesses is very important.
When you've got more people actively employed, earning decent money and decent conditions, then they spend that in the local economy, and that's a good thing for everybody.
The fight has begun to salvage up to 50 jobs, which could go down the drain when Newcastle tugboat operator Smith Lamnalco pulls the plug on our port. It comes as the Maritime Union leads talks with rivals Svitzer on potential transfers of employment for some of the 4 tug crew. Newcastle Branch Secretary Glenn Williams says it's about putting the welfare of workers first.
Any sort of transportability of entitlement and job is our main priority, whether that's with Switzer or Smith. So looking at how we can place workers in other jobs if they're available and making sure that these people are given a priority.
Families attending John Hunter Children's Hospital can expect a less stressful time after the release of an app to guide them through the experience. The app will provide a map of the hospital as well as accommodation and transport options in the local area. Co-chair of the Family Advisory Council, Liz Geddes, says the app should be used to prepare families for their hospital visit.
The app is a free app that you can download, available now. We would recommend parents download it in advance, and if they do have a hospital visit coming up, they can go through the information at a time when it's much more calm and they're not as anxious, and even share that information with their children and young people.
Thousands of Port Stephens residents are already reaping the benefits of solar power, with the region now over the state average for solar installations. As part of the Stand Up for Solar campaign, there's been a push for the rest of the state to catch up to the people of Port Stephens in adopting solar panels at home or work. Event spokesperson Les Pinney says all levels of government can do more to help achieve this goal.
All levels of government can help in this. The federal government seems to be putting barriers in front of development of renewables. New South Wales is a bit more forward-thinking, perhaps. They have actually said that they would like to do more for renewables, but the actions don't support the rhetoric, so to speak.
In finance, the All Ords is down 57 points at 56.30, and $1 Australian is buying 73.99 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
The Newcastle Knights are preparing to push for back-to-back wins ahead of Saturday's showdown with the Rabbitohs. Hooker Tyler Randall's been sidelined due to concussion, bringing Adam Clydesdale back into the attack as he returns from a shoulder injury. It's the only change to last weekend's winning side against the Titans. Matautia brothers Chanel and Sione remain on standby, with Dane Gagai pending further cardiology tests after suffering an irregular heartbeat, while Aku Uate awaits clearance on a knee injury. Meanwhile, Knights flyer Jake Mamo insists he'll be relishing his opportunities ahead of the round 20 showdown after being named on the left wing to support to offer extra support to centre James McManus. It follows a promising display from the 21-year-old last week, scoring a try in the side's 30-2 win over the Gold Coast. And Lambton Jaffas coach David Tanchevsky has pledged to lead the side for another 2 years, defying rumours he'll step down at the end of the National Premier League season due to work commitments. That's Sport. I'm Belinda de los Heras.
2 in your FM news time is 1:05.